everybody. So I'm sitting on the floor in my neighbor's room because I don't know, just because I'm always here and I felt like doing it. So this week was a super exhausting but super fun and productive week 10. We made $1,385. Let's go! So I'm super happy about that, and that brings us to a total of $12,701 after 10 weeks, which keeps us about 2.5 weeks ahead of schedule. So thank you so much for getting me to this point. I want to say getting us to this point because I can't do it without you. I mean, it's your money, not mine, so we're all in this together. ʻōlelo no ʻeau, Hawaiian proverb from Zac Efron. Almost the end of the day here on Monday, and I'm trying to rush this recording because I ended up getting busy randomly towards the end of the day. I came back from picking up baseball cards from somebody to get it appraised, and then I saw on the side of the road these two girls who were standing with their blankets wrapped around them because it was raining, and I was like, oh, they look miserable. So I just stopped on the side and asked if they needed a ride, and I was kind of hesitant to do that, you know, because I didn't want to be that creepy guy offering two girls a ride, but I just felt like I had to do it. So I put my shame on the side and I asked them, because, you know, what's the worst they can say? Oh, I don't need a ride, we don't need a ride, and that's all. So I asked them and they accepted the ride, and I took them to Kahala Mall so that they could catch a bus underneath the bridge thing, I don't know, the tunnel, so that they wouldn't get wet. And it was cool. They gave me $3 for the race to 50K. I tried to explain to them what I was doing, so I wasn't like super creepy, but I think they understood. I don't know, but even if they didn't, who cares? I helped them out, they helped me out. We all win in this situation. Sometimes you just have to put yourself out there and not worried about what people think. You just gotta do what you feel is right. You just gotta follow your your gut, your inner being, and that's never gonna fail you, I promise. So I started the week off by coming home and getting my check from ALOHA for writing the article from Big Island to a Bigger Island about my time in Peace Corps Madagascar. So if you want to check that out, I'll put the link in the description below. Also, because I always forget to say this until the end of my video, if you're new here, my name is Kamaka Diaz, and I'm that crazy guy trying to pay off $50,000 in student loans in 1 year. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go click that subscribe button and hit that bell so you get the post notifications every time a new video is out. I got some other videos that I plan to release this week, so stay tuned for that. And if you're interested in what I do every single day, if you're into full transparency and seeing my whole entire life online, check out my Instagram stories, my Facebook posts. I update people on everything that I'm doing. So like I said, this was a really productive week and really interesting because I didn't do any yard work or any physical labor activities. I just helped people in ways that I wasn't expecting to on this race to 50K. Like, I was invited to Ma'ema'e Elementary School to do a reading for preschoolers and second graders. Well, it's actually supposed to be for preschoolers, but the other guests didn't show up, so they combined both classes. So I ended up reading to over 100-something students. I read something about a pigeon and a Dr. Seuss book. To Beth, the bravest chick I know, for Tweety Bird, was never a big chicken. And I told them about my story and talked to them about kindness and choosing aloha, choosing love. So thank you to Jason Chin for letting me have that opportunity. It was super, super cool to be able to talk to the future generation and be a guest of honor. I'm like always tripping out when people see me or invite me to places. I'm still getting used to people recognizing me and giving me so much praise for what I do and being so honored for meeting me, because a lot of times I'm honored meeting these people for helping me out and reaching out to me. So it's a weird concept that's going on right now, but at the end of the day, it's just about us helping out each other, whether I'm somebody who's making a name for myself or just a random person. The main thing is we're helping out each other, and that's what I'm trying to show everybody, is we gotta be there for each other, especially now with the coronavirus going around. We cannot be divided. We have to stay together, not like literally together, but we have to, you know, think of others, not buy all the toilet paper in the grocery store and stock up on food so that other people don't have any. So we just have to be conscious of others and then conscious of what we're doing, because that will affect others. So I did a lot of driving this week. I went to the other side of the island, west side, 3 times this week. I went once to help this lady move a couch, and we ended up just hanging out and eating empanadas on the floor of her friend's house for a while before moving the couch. It was super cool. I love meeting new people and just talking stories, because it's all about the human connection, and that's what I loved about being in Madagascar. And I just got really sad because today I saw that they evacuated all Peace Corps volunteers out of all countries because of COVID-19. So that is actually really sad, and my heart goes out to all the volunteers that put in so much work into their communities, and just to have your service cut short like that on such short notice is heartbreaking. That was one of my biggest fears when I was in the Peace Corps, being sent home because of something like the plague or measles or getting sick. You know, when I had appendicitis, I was like, please just get better and send me back to training so I don't have to go back home. This is what I want to do. I want to help out. I want to be in Madagascar. I want to get to my community and give myself to them in any way I can. And luckily I was able to survive all my sicknesses and ailments over there, and I finished my 2 years. I extended for a year, finished my 3rd year, and I was able to ring the bell and finish my service and come back. So that's a blessing in itself, and I'm super grateful for that. If you're a Peace Corps volunteer watching this, I'm so proud of you. And if you're a Malagasy person watching this, I'm so sorry that we're gonna have to leave your country, but what you give to us Peace Corps volunteers is so much more than we can give to you also. Please just know that we're thinking about you. We're always there to support you in any way we can, and and before I forget, because I talked to my friend Dana, who was in Peace Corps Madagascar with me, and she said that her boyfriend really enjoys watching my videos, and that's such a cool thing to hear, to know that other people are out there watching and enjoying my video other than just my family members. So shout out to you, Nick. I hope if you're watching this, just know that I really appreciate you, and sending lots of aloha from Hawaii. So as always, I recycled. This was a huge week because I recycled 4 days in a row, so that's a super cool record that I hold now. I beat my record of 2 or 3 days, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But yeah, recycling is always something that I do, and people are offering their recyclables to me so that I can pick up and make money for my student loans. So technically I might have been 5 days of recycling this week, because my friend Brittany reached out to me, said they got some recyclables at the North Shore, but I was like, oh, I can't go out to the North Shore this week, I'm busy and I'm going to Hilo. So I said, when I'm back, I'll let you know if I can come pick it up. And then later at the end of the day, she messaged me saying that they did it for me, and they got about $49 from the recyclables. So that's just such a nice gesture by her, and I really appreciate stuff like that. It was so unexpected, but so appreciated. The highlight of this week was definitely Saturday, where I had a super busy day. I worked from morning all the way till 1 o'clock, and I didn't sleep until 2 a.m. because I went all the way to the west side again to dress up as Buzz Lightyear for a party. This girl Emily reached out to me on Instagram saying that she had an idea to hire me to dress up as Buzz Lightyear for her nephew's birthday party because he's really into Toy Story. And of course, I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna say yes to anything as long as it's legal. Here are some clips. And then after that, I went all the way back to the east side, and then I went to another first birthday party from my friend Manu's daughter, and then I bartended, and I'd never bartended before, so I had to practice, you know, not getting the cups super foamy, because when you fill up beer from the kegs, it's really easy to make it foamy. So I learned the technique for that, and you know, at first I'm like, I feel like this is really easy, and I don't want to ask them how to do it because I'm gonna look stupid, because I don't drink, so I don't know the technique. I've never done that before. But sometimes you just have to, you know, put your ego and pride aside and just ask for help, and I'm not afraid to do that anymore. So I asked them how to do it, what's the technique, and then I learned, and that's beneficial to others, not just me, because instead of me acting all prideful, I get to learn, and by doing that, I get a better result in what I'm doing, and that way I can give a better product to other people, whether it's just giving them a beer or anything in life. So just a cool lesson, something that I was reflecting on, and I thought was really cool. So I also went to Kapolei High School to talk to this lady, Makana's class, because she saw the vlog that I did in Hawaiian, and she teaches a Hawaiian second year class at Kapolei High School. So she invited me to surprise her kids, and I did that, and it was super fun. I just talked to them, told them about my story.
Hi!
What's up? Oh! Wasn't ready for that.
Anime was not a mistake. Hey!
Aloha. and Kumu Makana. So yeah, it was a super exhausting week, but again, just always such a good time. I took a day off on Sunday, or half a day off, to just relax and focus on self-care. I got to go to the beach and hang out with my friends at night and just have a really good time. It's been so long since I've done that, where I just didn't have to document. I didn't have any work in the back of my mind, because I'm realizing it's so hard to be present when I always have work and things that I have to do in the back of my head. So ending my day early was the best way for me to just relax, and it was really nice, and I'm gonna try to do that more often, but we'll see what happens. So also this week I picked up the t-shirts, the ʻōlelo Hawaii t-shirts we made in February for Hawaiian Language Month from my friend Harrison, and I started making deliveries and I added up the totals, and it was so amazing. So the profit from the shirts was about $1,500, so $755 is going to be donated to Aha Punana Leo, the Hawaiian Immersion Preschool, and then $754 is going to go to the Race to 50K. So with the $754 going to me, there's also some extra that people gave in addition to buying the t-shirts. So the extra added with the $754 came out to about $1,400 for the Race to 50K, and I'm not going to add that to my total just yet. I want to get some shirt deliveries out first, because I don't feel right taking in all the money when I have all the shirts still and I barely, you know, gave it out to people. So just know we got $1,400 coming to the Race to 50K, so that's gonna push us even more ahead in this, and I'm super excited. I also love last minute things. Like, I was right about to go to sleep one night and my friend texted me what I was doing, and he said they needed an Uber driver, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I'm not gonna say no, especially when it's my friend. So I took, my neighbor, because me and Davin, we're not friends, we're neighbors. Sorry, just want to make that clear between all of us. And don't tell Davin I said that. And if you're watching this, Davin, just know that we are not friends, we're neighbors, okay? And you already know that. And I just love these spontaneous things. I feel like every week I get a few of these things where it's just like, hey, what are you doing? Can you help me with this? And I'm like, yeah, I need to pay off my student loans. I'm not gonna say no. Oh, and before I forget, shout out to Macy Coco, who saw me buy a yogurt and she's Venmo'd me money to pay for the yogurt, like not even that long after I posted it. So that was really nice of her, and you're awesome. Also thanks to Makana, the lady who invited me to speak with her class. She gave me $20 for gas, so a lot of this week was paid off, and I only had to spend $23 on gas this week. Other than that, that's all. So it's really nice to not have to spend money on anything, and that's because I live very frugally. I don't buy anything else. I eat leftovers whole. The food from the parties I went to was so good, especially the one I went at the end of the night, because it was Hawaiian food and I love Hawaiian food. Whew, it's just so and I just had some today because I brought some leftovers home. So that's pretty much my week. I'm going to Hilo this week. I got a cousin's wedding, so I'll be there for a week and a half until my 27th birthday. I'm still on my journey to get back into shape, because I gained 14 pounds the other week. I lost 8 pounds, and I'm still working to get my body back. But this isn't about losing weight, it's about setting a goal and following through with it. So that's what I'm trying to show people. So stay tuned for the results in about 2 weeks. It's going to be really interesting to see how many people reach out or don't reach out because of the pandemic going on. So I'm gonna try to work around things and do things like deliver things for people, or I just realized I said a lot of things in that thing, but I think I'll just stop saying things already, okay? So the thing is, so yeah, I might be doing a bunch of deliveries and just trying to find other ways to help people. But if not, then I always have work to do. I still have to write my blog. I can always edit other videos. I'm always working, so even if I can't do anything to help people directly, like go to their house and meet them and help them move a couch, I still have other things that I can do. So just stay tuned for that, and I think that's about it for this week. Yeah, I can't wait to be back in Hilo. Always exciting. There's never a dull day in the Race to 50K. Every day is a new adventure, and I'm super stoked all the time. Thank you so much. Hand movements. Alright, so that's about it for this week. I'll see you next week for the next weekly recap. Alright, ahui ho kako. Running back home because it's starting to rain a little too hard. Look at that. Good thing the rain can't see me. Can you even see me? Is there anybody talking right now? Am I wearing anything? Who knows?